Alright, so welcome to our first course in Dart. We're going to be going over Dart because Dart is the language of Flutter. So I want you to go to dartpad.dev/Dart and click New Pad, and you're going to click OK. We're going to click Dart and Create. So we have a new Dart pad. It brings you to this void main, and then it gives you this nice little function, but we're beginners, so we're not going to get there yet. So what I want you to do is I want you to click on this first bracket, and as you do that, you notice this one turns red, and then we're going to select everything inside of there and delete. So now we have a blank void main, and if we hit run, nothing should happen, or we should get an error, and that's okay. So inside, in between these curly braces right here, we're going to type out the word print, type out our curly braces, and it should give us an opening and our braces, and it should give us an opening and closing. And then we're going to select our quotation marks, and then we're going to type in hello world, give a nice little exclamation mark, and at the end you must remember to put your semicolon, because that's going to be the number one thing you forget in your entire journey as a programmer, and it will drive you crazy. Alright, so now we hit run, and successfully you have run your first program, and it says hello world. And I would like to add on to that, welcome to programming, because I want you all to feel welcomed in this journey of coding. Alright, so this is a very simplistic view on what a program is. It got some input and it output it on a console. Most of the times we're not going to be doing it like this. Most of the times we're going to be using something called a variable. So the most common used variable is a string. So the way you create a variable is you have to tell the computer what kind of variable it is, and we're going to be going over all the types of variables. So the first one I want to teach you about is string. So you tell the computer, I want to create a string, and then you give the variable a name. So let's say the string is going to be to hold first name, right? And then we give it a value, and the first name is Lewis in this case, right? So now we have a variable that the value is equal to Lewis, and we have our little semicolon at the end. So now here at the end, instead of saying print Lewis, I can say print, and in here I can put first name. And when I do that and hit the run, again I get my hello world, welcome to programming, Lewis. And notice how the difference here, this has the uppercase and this has the lowercase, right? And so that is a string. So I could do another string, create that, and Lewis bound. And I can come down here and say print and do last name, and then run it, and I have bond. And I can also do something where I can do print and first name plus last name, and now it'll give me Lewis bond. Now notice there's no space here because I didn't include a space, so I would have to put a quotation mark, empty quotation mark there to put a space, and then it will, yeah. What you will learn in your computing programming days is that computers are very exact. They're very precise. There is no room for interpretation. As you put it in, the computer will respond. All right, so I want to keep all my videos short. So this is today's lesson. Come back for more tomorrow. Thank you very much.